Really excited for Mr. Liberty to talk a little bit about our blended learning model, our flipped classrooms, and how we are reshaping the school year. Already our students are on board and have been logging in on their asynchronous at-home learning days, which is awesome. And for parents, we just have a little more information to help you better understand this model.
So when we are in this hybrid model, what we'll be moving towards is a flipped classroom. So here's a short video to show you and your family a little bit more of what we're thinking when we say flipped classroom.
This is a classroom. The teacher stands at the front, and the students watch and listen. You'll recognise this because it's probably how you were taught, and how your parents were taught before you. But there are a lot of problems with this approach to teaching. You see, not all students learn at the same speed, so some get left behind. And while some students learn better by listening, others may learn better by doing. But there is another way. The flipped classroom addresses these problems and makes learning more personal. First, the teacher makes a video that delivers the content they'd usually teach in class. Then they share it online with students who can watch it before the next lesson. This leaves the teacher free to spend class time leading activities that help students apply the knowledge. Students can rewind and re-watch a video as many times as they like and come back to class with questions for the teacher. So keeping up with the class is no longer an issue. Students can access the video at any time using mobile devices, giving them the ability to learn more independently. Instead of sitting and listening, students can spend class time applying knowledge in more practical ways. And teachers are free to spend their time working with students and giving them individual support and attention. The flipped classroom model is already making a difference to students and teachers worldwide, so get involved. Discover more at flippedinstitute.org and become part of the movement.
So as you saw in the video, in this flipped learning model, our teachers will have students first interact with new material at home on those virtual, remote, or distance days. And that opens up the time that they have in the classroom for differentiated, personalized, hands-on learning experiences. So when teachers are planning, they'll be thinking more about how do I maximize the limited amount of time we have in this hybrid model in the most efficient way. And you, the students and families, are a part of that, because the work that you'll have at home, it may be watching a video, it may be doing some type of complex or challenging work to get you ready for the learning the next day. It's less about the time and pace in which it's done and more about the quality of that work that you'll have at home. And this requires a lot of independence from you as a student. When you think about, for most students, this will help develop motivation skills and habits to be more self-driven, and this type of model will require a lot of discipline from you, and that really connects with our core value of engagement. Just like you are here at home, we really do expect that you'll approach this with excitement and energy, that you will be prepared and enthusiastically participate, and you're going to put your best effort into the work that you have at home, because you'll need to be ready for the lessons when you're in person in the coming days. Ways that you can really help yourself with that is have a designated workspace somewhere in your home that you can complete this work. It's also really important to follow a routine. Get up at a normal time. Have a routine and a set amount of time that you'll set aside to complete your work. Now remember, the expectations of this to make sure that you're ready for the in-person learning days, it will be significant. In your core classes, you'll be looking at about 40 to 60 minutes per at-home day for each of those core classes. You'll also have some at-home learning in understand and world language if you are taking those classes, and that could range anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. And then you may also have some additional work for your encore class, the one encore class that you're taking. So when you're at home, you can expect to be working anywhere between 3.5 to 6 hours per day to be ready for the high quality in-person learning day that you'll have. The great news about this is you have flexibility. You have flexibility of when you can do this. You can take pretty significant breaks throughout the day. There's a lot of autonomy and independence that you'll have to complete the work on your own. Another piece of this in terms of the ownership and expectations are that we will take attendance even on the days that you are at home. So each of your teachers in their attendance log will be tracking the assignments that are given to you, and if you complete them, then you are present. You were here for that. You will be marked as present for that at-home learning day. If you don't do the assignment, then you will be marked as absent. So if you are struggling with your flipped learning assignment, it's important that you know who you can go to for support. You can reach out to your classmates through email. They'll be at home as well, so feel free to reach out to them over email or a type of Google chat so that you can form little study groups. Feel free to reach out to your core teacher or whoever, or your encore teacher, or any of your instructors who assigned those tasks. If you email them, they should be able to get back to you and help you out. Or try out the assignment to the best of your ability and then come in with real questions the next day. We want to support you through this because just as your teachers are learning this new model and we're learning this new model, we understand that you are too. So please ask questions, reach out to us if you are struggling, and we will support you.